Good afternoon, students. Now I am ready with the second part of the chapter, The Sound of Music. Now, this particular chapter is little big, based on the life story of great Shehnai player Ustad Bismillah Khan. And I am dividing this video in two parts. First part and after that the second part. The name of the chapter is the Shehnai of Bismillah Khan. Bismillah Khan, the Shehnai of Bismillah Khan. During the cruel, tyrannical and despotic rule of Aurangzeb, Aurangzeb was a very cruel ruler who used to convert everybody by force to Islam. And he thought that playing pungi is un-Islamic, so he banned it. And generally it is written in the chapter, we use the term pungi to make joke on someone, make jokes on someone, to strike a joke. Here now what happened, that a person from the Babur family, he took a bamboo stick and made 7 holes in it. Then some holes he just blocked with his fingers and other holes he kept open. And that particular instrument produced a very melodious and very fine sound. So they called it Shehnai. From there the eminence of Shehnai came into prominence, and Shehnai was played first by a nai, a barber. So Sheh and Nai, it was played in the court of a Shah, the royal king. So the word Shah is taken from there, and Nai, someone from the barber. So that's why we called it Shehnai. And generally Shehnai was very integral part of Indian culture and customs. It was regularly played in the temples, on marriages and auspicious occasions. And Ustad Bismillah Khan was used to play that in the court of Dumrao king. And after that, the Dumrao king, he used to give him this a big 1.25 kg laddu when he plays the Bhojpuri Chaita. He used to place the Bhojpuri Chaita. And that Bhojpuri Chaita was very popular, and he used to play in the royal court of the Dumrao king, and he was greatly awarded for that. This he used to do 80 years back. So Ustad Bismillah Khan has won the highest award of India, Bharat Ratna. He is a greatly known person who is no more, but he made India proud virtually in each and every department. Ustad Bismillah Khan was born in the family of musicians on 21st March 1916. His great grandfather used to play Shehnai in the royal court. His name was Rasul Baksh Khan. His name was Rasul Baksh Khan. His father name was Paigambar Baksh. His grandfather name was Rasul Baksh Khan, and his father name was Paigambar Baksh. So they used to play in the royal courts, and they were from Bihar, and they were highly renowned. Ustad Bismillah Khan mother took him to his maternal house in Varanasi, Banaras, where he was greatly amazed to see his uncle Ali Baksh playing the Shehnai at the Vishnu temple in Banaras. So he used to accompany him, and he felt very much inclined to learn this instrument. And slowly and steadily he was given the proper musical classes to learn that instrument. After that, what happened, he used to retire all alone on the banks of river Ganges. And when the river Ganges strike his mind or was in full flow, giving him, so he developed certain kind of tunes, harmonious tunes, which make him to discover the delight of Shehnai in his own ways. He developed his own ragas. After that, it was never looking back for Ustad Bismillah Khan. Ustad Bismillah Khan started to accompany his uncle in all the temples where he used to play, and people generally adored him greatly. And he was very fascinated. At the age of 14, he went to Allahabad musical conference where another ustad named Fayaz Khan told him, you work harder and one day you will reach the height of the greatest musicians of India. And during the independence in 1947, Ustad Bismillah Khan got his first break, where through his Shehnai he declared India as an independent state to all his listeners. And after that, it was a great journey for him. He was well renowned throughout the world. So this was the first part. In this first part, we came to know how Shehnai came into prominence, how 7 holes was made into the hollow bamboo stick, how Ustad Bismillah Khan used to play in the Dumrao court, how his grandfather Rasul Baksh was from the family of tradition. His father Paigambar Baksh also belonged to the same. His maternal uncle Ali Baksh, who taught him the nuances, the basic things of Shehnai. His Ustad Fayaz Khan, who appreciated him at the Allahabad radio conference, musical conference. And this was that. In the next video, we will see how he reached the zenith of his success, the acme of his success. Thank you very much. In the second part, I meet you.